God still heals his people. Gospel readings and reflections. 23rd Sunday in Ordinary Time. First reading. Say to those who are of a fearful heart, "Be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance, with the recompense of God. He will come and save you." Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf unstopped. Then shall the lame man leap like a hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing for joy. For waters shall break forth in the wilderness, and streams in the desert. The burning sand shall become a pool, and the thirsty ground springs of water. The haunt of jackals shall become a swamp. The grass shall become reeds and rushes. Second reading. My brethren, show no partiality as you hold the faith of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Lord of glory. For if a man with gold rings and in fine clothing comes into your assembly, and a poor man in shabby clothing also comes in, and you pay attention to the one who wears the fine clothing and say, "Have a seat here, please," while you say to the poor man, "Stand there," or "Sit at my feet," have you not made distinctions among yourselves and become judges with evil thoughts? Listen, my beloved brethren. Has not God chosen those who are poor in the world to be rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom which he has promised to those who love him? Gospel reading. Then he returned from the region of Tyre and went through Sidon to the Sea of Galilee, through the region of the Decapolis. And they brought to him a man who was deaf and had an impediment in his speech, and they besought him to lay his hand upon him. And taking him aside from the multitude privately, he put his fingers into his ears, and he spat and touched his tongue. And looking up to heaven, he sighed and said to him, "Ephphatha," that is, "Be opened." And his ears were opened, his tongue was released, and he spoke plainly. And he charged them to tell no one, but the more he charged them, the more zealously they proclaimed it. And they were astonished beyond measure, saying, "He has done all things well. He even makes the deaf hear and the dumb speak." Reflections. Only God can heal both our physical body and our spiritual body. He can open the ears of those who do not hear, and he can open our spiritual eyes so that we may see the truth about God. God still heals his people. All we need to do is to ask and believe. Let us not say that the time of miracles has ceased, that we live in far modern times to believe in unscientific claims. The fact is that even science cannot properly explain many instances of healing. We need only to see the verified miraculous healings in Lourdes to prove to ourselves that all that doctors can say for these is that they cannot be medically explained. Medicine cannot explain them, but we who believe know the true cause of such healings. It is God's power that continues to move and heal his people.